Shuffles, which was the common transition for all of these. We did crossovers, we did medial leg stops and weight transfers, and we also did lateral strikes. A common question is, Davis, why are we practicing all of these, and when would I choose one over the other? This invites a lot of hasty generalizations. I will say one of the most common decision-making considerations is whether you're on offense or defense. When you're on offense, you know what you want to do. As I said earlier, my example was I'm watching the play develop and I'm side shuffling, and because I'm in control, I can jab step and lateral strike out. And if I practice my lateral strikes, I will hit the ground at an optimal point to drive out with optimal explosion. Now, if you're on defense, you don't know when the offense is going to do that. It's very difficult to be ready for a lateral strike. You may be. If you are ready, like you happen to be side shuffling opposite your opponent, and your outside leg, your lateral leg, just happens to be raised at the moment they plant, then sure, mirror them. But it is equally likely that you got caught at a bad time, and now you need to stop on your medial leg. And that may be especially true if you need to keep your hips square to your opponent. So in a moment, if my opponent attacks me, I may need to open up like this to try to corral them back that way, and this is my strategy. Oh, they changed directions again. Crossover, sprint out. If I can, and it's more appropriate, and I've programmed the movement, I will stop laterally first and explode out. But it's really about the opportunity that my opponent affords me and the timing of what I happen to be doing at that moment. In general, it is more common to use lateral strikes in offensive situations. It is more common to use medial stops and medial strikes in defensive situations. That said, I have used both interchangeably and confused my opponents by doing one where they expected the other. When I charge this way and my opponent expects me to take another step, but I just stop on my inside leg and change direction, they often take an extra step. So it's important to just be comfortable using either one. Understood? Okay, get water, and then we're going to try throwing some frisbee.